Oh, you know that's a regular one?
Yeah, I wanted a regular one. I told you, keep that berry shit out of here.
That's just water.
That's what I want.
It's not even sparkling.
That's fine.
I don't know how we got that. That was just when we needed regular water. I got regular water.
He said, yeah, we have a couple sinks in the apartment, but we still needed some more regular water in aluminum cans. He said, I like my water.
Don't let me get into all the fluoride in our water.
I like the water.
Don't let me get into it.
I like the water in my cans.
Actually, I didn't know what it was. I just buy random ones. I just pick them up sometimes, try them out. I was like, oh, this one looks cool. No, that's just regular. I was like, oh, okay. No, it's just water.
Just water in a can.
That's for, like, what you give, like, to people that need help.
No, they get bags of water. You ever seen those bags of water?
No, I haven't.
Like those little... You ever get, like, a bag of juice? Or, like, a bag of water?
No,
Seriously?
I haven't. No. This answer's still no.
You've never been to fucking summer camp, apparently.
We got, like, a juice box.
Yeah, but, like, you never have gotten, like, the bags of juice? It's just, like, literally a bag of juice.
Where would you get that at? The grocery store?
No, like in those fucking meals and shit like that. Like when you're somewhere and they're like, oh, here's like these to-go lunches or whatever.
And sometimes they'll have to-go lunch with a bag of liquid.
That was when I was in jail. Can't give people boxes.
In a bag?
I can't believe you've never seen this before.
Liquid in a bag.
Yeah, bags of milk, bags of juice, bags of water.
I feel like I've heard about it. Maybe with like the bags in a box.
It's just a bag.
Well, I don't think I've ever experienced that in first person.
Like it's like a water balloon. But it's just filled with a liquid that
of your choosing.
And you're like, oh, you just poke the straw into it. And
What do you get when you get a bag?
I haven't had one.
What's the flavor?
Seen them.
What's the flavor?
I know they got juices and milk and water.
Okay.
I don't think they put anything else in them. Semen maybe afterwards, but
dude, I've never had. It's like when you keep a goldfish in a bag for like 15 minutes in transport.
It's like from the fair after you win like the ring toss.
But, like, people would just keep grape juice in there.
No, they don't keep it. They're not like, hey, I got a bunch of juice left over. What do I do with it? Put it in a bag. They come sealed. They're like, yo, get a bag.
Grab a bag or a few.
The reason I thought of that because I saw Quick Trip. It's like a gas station up in the Midwest.
Okay.
And they just announced that they're going to stop selling bags of milk. And I was like, oh, dude, I haven't fucking seen a bag of juice or a bag of, like, milk in forever. I mean, it's like as a kid, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, I've never seen
randomly.
I've never seen.
Or like if you watch the videos of like the Red Cross or like those charity things that go to like Africa, they'll give out like bags of water, just little bags of water, and they just rip the top and just.
Okay.
I think it's a cheaper way to like
transport it because aluminum's too much.
Or that, or boxes too.
Yeah.
Or bottles,
Bottles are too much.
And I think it probably, as far as like shipping, you probably can get like, as far as packaging it and putting it all together, you probably can ship
a little bitty bag on the bottom of 1,000 million other little bitty bags is surviving.
Yeah, dude.
Surface area, like science stuff happens probably.
I don't know what that means.
Like what's happening there? How can one little bitty bag, let's say a little juice bag, water or whatever, and when you transport it, you just put it in a box?
Yeah.
Put it in a container?
Dude, if you just filled a box up, taped it up, sealed it up, and then put it on a pallet and put 20 boxes on there and then like banded it up, it ain't moving.
So you're boxing the bags?
Yeah.
You're not just putting the bags in one shipping container and think about...
No, not a massive shipping container full of bags of juice. So there's mice and shit in there.
So then the argument is you're still using boxes to...
Yeah, but you're using way less box than you would if you fucking had 10,000 water boxes.
Allegedly.
You know you are.
Allegedly.
You know you are. And again, you probably can ship. I would imagine if you had like 100 boxes of water, or let's just go with juice because a box of water sounds crazy. Then 100 boxes of juices, it probably would take up more space than 100 bags of water. That's just my brain. Maybe, maybe not. But we don't drink bags in this fucking podcast. We drink cans, baby.
Yeah, dude, and that's just regular water right there.
Yeah, no, for the seventh time, it's regular water.
He doesn't want flavored.
I don't play in the WNBA. I play in the NBA.
Water is good for you. It's what you need. Speaking of water, you know anything about the Fountain of Youth? Any about the trials and tribulations of people searching for the Fountain of Youth?
I just know that no one's found it.
I saw where there's an island, God knows if I could never remember the exact island, you know.
Of course.
But actually, it's Icaria in Greece.
Okay.
It's a Greek island, and apparently it was like no really good places to dock throughout the ancient times. It was so it had no ports, and they kind of were like self-sufficient. But everybody, like the majority of people that lived there, lived like to be past 90 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people attribute it to this natural spring they have.
Okay.
They say that's the fountain of youth.
Hmm.
It's like holy, special. People drink it. They did tests and they said it actually has radioactivity from
A little bit of
where it
radioactive
is.
material.
Yeah. So and they said because of like the granite or something
Yeah.
where whatever the spring's coming up through something and there's a little bit of radioactivity there. And they said it's literally almost like a vaccination.
Like a chemo treatment on your body.
It's like
it's
a little.
zapping everything
It's just
in your
like
body.
a little bit to where hey, just a little bit, and it's good for you.
Like if you did a
And it's good
second in
for
a
you.
microwave each day.
And it's good for you. To where like it almost like this was on some like age like defying thing.
Like one of those history channels like
Yeah.
Where in the World?
Yeah.
And it's like in Greece.
Well, that where people make good choices and they're like they literally can slow their cells down. There's like that's what they say about like meditation and stuff too. They say like meditation you can like literally slow your body down so much so to where that's how people live that long.
That
They're
fucked
like,
me up.
yo, how does that old guy just sit there and do nothing and just breathe all day in the Indian style?
He's not stressing his body out.
Yeah.
At first I thought you said, but when you said they slow their cells down, I thought you said they slow themselves down.
Yeah.
And I was like, can't most people like
Do that.
come to a
Yeah,
stop?
on a molecular
I was like,
level.
I'm walking too fast.
He
I
said,
was
"Whoa,
like, damn,
slow
they
it
can
down.
slow themselves down?
Yeah,
I was
slow
like,
it down
that's
a little
sick,
bit.
dude.
Be
I was
conscious
like,
of
yeah,
that."
I'm going to go drink some water so I can walk slower.
You know, but apparently the water has like all that shit in it. Hey man, can you like probably not cough as much?
It's probably
I'd
going to
appreciate
happen
that.
about 58 more times.
Why you get sick and stuff like that, man?
Because I have 2 3-year-olds that live in my house that just anytime we go out in public, they pick up the slightest thing and then I get it.
I think that point is made to where you have to do what they're doing before them. You beat them to the punch. Like, what are they going to pick up the rock and put in their mouth? You do it first. That way it's like first hand. You get more power from it.
I'm just outside licking the car and the ground. I'm like, no, we took them bowling.
They lick the bowling balls like ice cream.
Nah, they weren't that interested in it, but we were there for like 4 or 5 hours, and we played all the arcades too, and I think them touching all the arcades and then coming home and fucking touching, because they were on the floor, like crawling around and shit. They were on the motorcycles, you know what I'm saying? We did the skee ball, the bat. We did everything. We
And
were
then
there
you let
forever.
them put their fingers up your nose and shit.
Oh, they stick their fingers in their nose. They probably had a hand
No,
in
into
their
your
mouth.
nose, too.
Hell no.
They do. They get you. They randomly get you.
No, they don't get me. They get the ear. They like to like look in your ear. They're like, let me see in there. And I'm like, there's nothing in there. They're like,
That's how you get sick.
nah, I just
You say next time they try to do that, say, "Hey, doctor's orders." He said, "Y'all need to knock it the fuck off.
yeah.
Stop getting
Oh,
me
I just
sick."
tell them that every day already. I don't need to have them try to stick their fingers in my ears. I was like, hey, everything you do, knock it the fuck off.
Yeah,
No, but
just get a little loud and it scares them pretty well.
I just think being in a public place and touching a million goddamn things, bowling balls, arcade games, crawling on the floor, the bat, like just all that
See,
shit.
do you have allergies?
I've never had issues with allergies.
Are your eyes itchy? You just rubbed them.
Yeah, they are because there's a fucking dog in here with crazy hair everywhere.
The dog with crazy hair.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I've never had allergies before. I've never taken
But that
allergy
shit happens.
medicine. And like I'm telling you, literally the other day I woke up and my head was killing me. But I don't know. I thought it was COVID. I took 2 COVID tests. It was
Nothing?
negative. No.
Those tests probably don't even
Bull.
register with whatever it is now, even if it is
Yeah.
like a part of the strain.
Exactly. But I still took 2 because we had like backup
You
ones.
might as
from,
well,
like,
right?
Yeah, I was like, just for shits and giggles.
And you would
let's
think
just
for
see.
shits and gigs they'd be like, yeah, everything knocks it off. Everything says
Well,
it
you would
is.
think exactly. Both of them were negative.
Huh.
I
So
was
you
like,
you just
all right.
got some.
But I couldn't taste anything for like 3 days.
You got poop sick.
I couldn't taste nothing
You
for
did get
3
some
days.
poop in your mouth.
Probably.
So it
I mean,
happens
dude, they were
sometimes.
crawling all over the floor. And I was like, dude, y'all got to get off the floor. Why do kids like to crawl on the floor? I guess
Well,
because everything's so high, and when you're that small, it probably is sick as fuck to be like.
Well, it's like the way of mobility. That's how they start being like they're mobile at first. They're
Yeah,
good at
but
crawling.
like it's like once you learn to walk, wouldn't you want to just gang on them legs, baby, instead of running around on your fucking hands and knees?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe sometimes you're like, dude, hands and knees are way better. Literally, she showed me a video of some kids the other day, and they were like running on all fours, and they move with speed.
1 horsepower.
They're efficient.
Yeah.
A young human.
Oh, dude, kids are.
You ever seen a young
insane.
human be good at running on all 4 legs? I know you've seen the adults do it.
I've seen like the videos of
I'm
kids.
gonna put it
that-
right here.
I've seen the videos of kids that think they're horses and they run around on all fours and they like hop.
They jump over the
They're
thing.
pretty sick.
Dude, they are nimble.
They're sick. Well, kids are nimble in general. Like the fucking way they can move and the energy and the way they just bounce back from just getting whacked, dude. Just and you're like, oh, that hurt, and then he's like,
Their bones are like rubber.
yeah. They're also not freaking dogged by anything.
Well, when's the last time you went to the doctor?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't go to the doctor either. I'm just,
If I'm not like, yo, I'm dying, I'm not going to the doctor.
yeah, but as long as you make good health choices, conscious choices. I was talking about it today because, like,
I mean, I don't smoke.
right,
I
and
drink
you know,
very, very lightly compared to like what I used to. I mean, I might
oh yeah,
have a couple. Like I pretty much don't drink during the week now due to the night shift thing, and I used to drink every day. So that's been a big change. That's probably why another reason I look like I lost a little bit of weight because I went from drinking easily 4 or 5 lights a night.
4 or 5 lights, beautiful mountain.
I don't even hit them
lights.
until Saturday, Sunday, or Sunday,
Right.
Mondays.
So then you just like,
And even on those
you
days-
quadruple up on the weekends for sure.
No,
yeah.
because even on Sunday, I don't get up till Sunday till 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Right.
And I don't even start cracking till like 8 or 9. I'm in bed by 1. It's like 6. That's a massive difference compared to what I was. And then like on Mondays, probably like my good like 8 to 10 day. But then, dude, so you're talking less than a case, maybe like 12 to 14 beers in 2 days, when it was probably about 30 to 40 in a week. Easily.
Put them down.
I mean, 5 a night.
That's nothing?
That ain't nothing for me. I mean, that's
No.
probably not like medically great, but 5 a night's easy. You times that by 7 nights, that's 35. I'm probably doing half that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's been a big change. I'm eating less because, again, I'm not coming home and eating dinner. I'm coming home, showering, and I would say maybe half the week I'll have like a little bite of something. But again, 6 in the morning, it's weird like heating up pasta.
But you got to make sure you eat.
You know?
'Cause I know
Oh
you
no,
don't-
I eat
know you
during the
don't
day.
have to.
I eat during the day.
I'm right there with you. That's what I never eat.
You know, so I don't eat when I wake up. I usually eat like 2-3 hours into work, and it'll just be something like small. But then I eat my like big meal like probably about 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I eat right before I go to sleep. It's bad. That's when I eat.
When I was working days, 8 o'clock, dude, plate of spaghetti, salad, breadstick, after 6 Coors Lights, 8:30 in bed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what it was. Now I'm like, oh, I ate at 2 o'clock. I had a cheeseburger. Because some nights I don't bring my food, and if I don't, I will just get whatever I'm out. But even then, if I'm eating at 2 or 3 in the morning, I'm going to bed at 7. That's the last time I ate, and then I don't get back up till 4 or 5 in the afternoon and eat again until 7, 8 o'clock at night. I mean, so I think just the change from day shift to night shift has probably health-wise been better for me. But, yeah, it's like once the girls get sick in the house, I don't know why. I've been getting, like, anytime they get sick, like 3 days later, I get sick as a dog. It's crazy.
That immune
I can't wait
system.
for daycare.
That immune system.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Fucking August. Here
Gotta
we
get
go.
it up, dude. Start like sucking on your fingers and stuff.
Dude, I go in gas stations day in and day out. That's the nastiest places in public.
Make sure to lick them on the way out.
I ain't
next time.
licking shit. No.
Hold on a second.
Another thing, too, I think I've probably been more, since having kids, I've been more like, what's the word, hygienic? since having kids, because, you know, when I mean, we've talked about this. I used to really not wash my hands, like, ever. Like, use a bathroom, yeah, but other than that, dude, I used to never wash my hands. I wash my hands all the time now, and I swear to God, that shit's made me sicker.
Washing your hands.
Just, like, always being, like always cleaning. And I feel like the second you get, like, some kind of, like, germs on you and you don't clean it off, it just is like, oh, yeah, now it's the defense is down.
He's like that, coupled with the fact that I used to poop right before I ate every single time. I'd wipe my ass, never wash my hands.
Never.
Eat my food, felt great.
Yeah, never was sick.
So I need to go back to being like that.
The key to not getting sick is live with 3 cats and not wash your hands.
Oh, dude. That shit gross, boy.
But it's weird, man. It's like their little bodies get this fucking sickness, and I feel like it brews something up that then gets me. Like the initial thing that they got them sick doesn't get me, but then it makes something else and gets me sick. Because they'll be better in a day. They're like,
you've seen
oh, yeah,
Osmosis Jones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it
It's
goes.
gotta be.
That's how it
Remember
goes.
he ate that deviled egg off the
Yeah.
fucking monkey cage?
Yeah, that's
he
how it
dropped
goes.
that egg and he was like, Bill Murray?
He fought the monkey for it.
Yeah, dude, for that. That's a great movie. Dude.
Yeah, it is
What
a great movie.
What a pull. That's an underrated movie.
It's a great movie.
That's a movie that, like, I feel like
Dude, when it's like when he's
it's
like the
stupid, but it's perfect.
No, it's so good.
Like
He's the undercover cop in the like the new hit like Underground Club, and it's the Zit,
yeah, dude.
and it's like
Does it go in that chick's mouth or something?
He's like on your lip. He's like no other side. He's like, oh,
that movie's
that's a
fucking
superstar
tight.
chick.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
Dude, I was just talking about it. Like comedy was only in films back in the day. Like,
No, it wasn't.
well, no, like
Richard Pryor, George Carlin.
I know, like
Robin
that
Williams?
stand-up comedy, but like there was a degree of comedy in films that
Saturday
was like
Night Live.
it was Saturday Night Live. That's why they were getting movies like Wayne's World. It was like
Yeah.
like
Because we
it
didn't
was
have
like
the internet.
satirical. It was like satirical.
We didn't have the internet. You couldn't just like make comedy and like broadcast it to
And
a
that's
bunch of
what
people. You had to use the television. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like now, I mean, you can go make a video in the living room if we have some costumes and make a sketch and put it out, and,
and
anyone
everything's
and
short,
everyone
like
can
a
find
sketch
it.
too. Yeah, and that's what it was. It was like, dude, let's just. You had to make a sketch into a movie. It'd have this premise that you'd be like, oh, can we make this into a film?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
And then you had to get people to invest in it to be in some
to be anything.
Yeah,
And also too, if you made a sketch at home on your little camcorder,
it's trash.
couldn't. Well, not even that. How the fuck is you gonna give it to anybody?
Yeah, it's like a bag floating in the wind.
It's like, yo, here's some DVDs of my sketch stuff. People be like, yo, get away from me, freak.
And it's just like,
Yeah,
Mom, the meatloaf.
It's just like you and your buddy.
It's just all of like the Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, you
Yeah.
know, it's like all the bits like, put some stank on it, you know?
Yeah, dude.
They're like, dude, hey, no, I'm good. They're like, also, got merch on the website if you want to buy some. They're like, no, man, I'm good. Also, you need me to do wash your windshield, $2. Tire shine, $1 a rim.
Just spit on it and wipe it. Now, there probably wasn't, I mean, not that there probably wasn't a lot, but there wasn't probably as much to the eye because now anyone can make it now.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And anyone can put it out and it be a million views in it out. Anyone can really do that now. Not saying you have the talent to, but the potential is there.
There are lower...
Everyone can be like...
Lower budget quality stuff that has high quality to it, dude. I'm going to send you some shit. I'll show you some shit before we leave today.
Probably not today. I got to roll.
Probably not today, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here, man. Actually, I gotta get out of here like right now.
Nah, I got about 30, 40, but...
So I gotta go, man.
I was trying to get up, but it's tough.
You want to hang out before you leave? Sorry, man. He's like, I just had to stop by and grab this.
So I gotta stop by, get some water and a can, and fucking roll.
Yeah, and just the other stuff that we picked up, man. The package is good. We just had, I got somewhere to be to myself, so appreciate it again.
I need a couple of those edibles and those carts.
I'll call you next time.
Send me a postcard from DC.
Dude,
Start sending me a postcard from everywhere you go.
No, dude, that's that fucking, what is the Pot Smokers movie?
Pot Smokers movie.
With Seth Rogen.
Oh, Pineapple Express.
Yeah, Pineapple Express. That's that one. That's when he's like, hey, man, you want to stay for a little bit?
He's like, no, I just came to
Yeah.
get that stuff, dude. That's when he goes to buy weed into the
He's like,
apartment.
dude, you seen this episode?
He's like got the TV on, but he's like listening to something. It's on mute. And he's like, bro, why the fuck are you watching this on mute with that on? And he's like, why not? It's fucking sick, bro.
Yeah, dude.
But you gotta send me a postcard from all your places.
No, I don't do stuff like that.
That would be fucking tight, though. You want to talk about a bit? Be like, and on the back, just put "See you in hell" and send it. And you know the people at the post office are gonna be like, ooh.
Yeesh.
And you know the lady delivering it to the house is going to be like, this guy gets a postcard bi-weekly that says "See you in hell" from random places.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I'm coming to find.
I think the mail lady at our house hates me.
Really?
Oh, can't stand
So
it.
this will be a great thing for me to do then, to prank her, like with an open face postcard to say like...
Or it says, fuck the mail lady. And she has to deliver it every other week.
This is coming from everywhere.
It's like, yo, from Langford, Vermont, fuck the mail lady. It's like, greetings from Langford, and she
thinks
turns
it's you,
it over,
dude.
and it's like,
she
fuck the
murders
mail
you
lady.
and your family, dude. Never
Yeah,
me.
the return address is just my name, like from every place. She's like, dude, is this guy purposely traveling to other places to send himself postcards to give me a message to fuck off?
Yes.
That's a good, there you go.
There you go.
Comedy.
There you
That's
go.
a Mark Norman reference.
Comedy.
Comedy.
Queef.
Queef. But no, dude, so when you buy sports cards, you can go to the store and buy like a box, but you don't know what you're going to get. And they range between like $15 to like $50, depending on what brand you buy. So sometimes like people go about buying cards two different ways. One, boxes that you get random cards.
I gotta sneeze.
I was like, dude, this isn't that exciting. Chill.
I gotta sneeze. It was about to happen.
The Academy Award goes
It
to
was about to happen.
for supporting actor.
I was waiting for the sneeze to come, man.
I was
You
like,
fucked
damn,
it
dude, I
up,
didn't even hit the good part yet. Chill. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. The performative artist in this guy today is unreal. There's two ways to collect cards.
You've got to be kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me.
2 ways.
Only 2? Dude. Ways to battle your inner demons, part 3.
Dude.
So, you can buy random boxes, but you don't know what you're going to get.
I'm gonna sneeze.
I don't care if you sneeze. It's a fucking
and just
podcast.
Be known, dude,
Sneeze.
I'm in and out. I'm in and out of listening to you and being like, in my head about like, come on, man. Just,
He's like, so
sneeze.
yeah, there's...
You can sneeze.
And then you can buy... And then sometimes if you get it, and he's like...
Yeah, that's literally it.
It's Saving Private Ryan, dude, in the fucking
Ringing.
bunker.
Trying
And
to sneeze.
He's like, so we're going to be moving to Normandy tomorrow to
yeah,
look
and
for
you
Private
zoning
Ryan.
it out. He's telling me how to collect fucking 2 ways to collect cards.
You ever have to shit really bad at work and you're in a meeting and you zone out and you're like...
That's what it is.
And they're like, and what do you think, Mr. Johnson? And you're like...
You're like, what?
Like, yeah, it's a great way to improve sales. They're like, we were talking about the lunch that we're catering next week. And you're like, I'll take the roast beef. They're like, it's pizza. You're like, pepperoni. They're like, Mr. Johnson, you weren't listening.
Dude.
So...
That's how it is right now. It may or may never happen.
That's how it always is talking to you. I'm like, so what do you think about that? And you're like...
I was thinking about dogs, puppies, man.
Oh,
Straight
no,
up.
you're just like, yeah, that's sick. And I'm like, cancer? Sick? You're like,
No, that's not what I
I
said.
thought we were talking about
Puppies.
astrology. I'm like, God damn it, you weren't listening. So, you can buy boxes. You don't know what you're going to get.
Right.
But there's a chance to hit something big. Because it could be an autograph, whatever. Or
it could be a LeBron, a rookie LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. That's why people get obsessed with buying boxes, is because there's a chance to hit something that you would never be able to afford.
A rookie Steph.
By itself. Yes. So, or you go about buying cards on eBay and you just buy the cards that you want instead of
For the money.
purchasing. Yeah, you're like, yo, this card's $4. I want this card.
This
I'm going
one's
to pay for
$400
it.
and
This
I'm
one's
gonna get it.
$400. I'm going to get it. I would take me who knows how many to get maybe that card. So, I went back and forth. I bought a couple boxes here and there when I was getting back into it. And then I was like, you know what? I haven't really pulled anything good in a while. Let me just start buying singles. So I was buying singles. And after a couple Coors Light one night, I had bought like 37 cards.
Okay.
Again, ranging from like
of?
$1 to $2. Like nothing nuts. Like maybe he spent like $60.
Okay.
Bro, the mailbox for like a week and a half, like every other day, would just be like cards.
Sweet.
And the lady one day, like 4 or 5 days went by and I didn't get any mail. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then one day she came up to the door and knocked on the door. And she just had like a fucking stack of cards and mail, just rubber band. And she was like, you have to sign for this. I could tell she was pissed, like delivering like all these fucking envelopes every day. So she just kept them at the post office, built up a pile for the week and just brought them all at once. But the mailbox dude went from like 2-3 letters a day, you know, like electric bill, phone, whatever, to like
Stack.
just, bro, stacks of fucking cards.
Just cards.
Because for $5 you could get 6-7 cards. That's 6-7.
Keep them in a binder.
I keep them in like a
Tin can.
like a there's
Coffee
a
can.
like a penny sleeve, a top loader, and then a team bag, and then you put them in like these containers. So if you want to grade them,
Right.
you can send them in and they're good. I was going through my old Pokemon cards.
Got
There's
any-
an app.
got any-
There's an app now that you can like scan the card and it'll find it online and it'll tell you
How much?
like, oh, these cards like
What you got?
$25. I got one. If you get it graded and it's a 10, it's $7,000. It's a Japanese card. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Did you ever get the one? Was it like from Burger King? It was like a gold plated.
Fuck
It was like a
yeah,
big ass piece of
dude.
gold.
Yes.
It was like a Pokemon.
Everyone
card.
had that.
Everyone had that Burger King.
How
joint.
did everyone have so much gold?
We were rich with that bitch. I was like, we're keeping that. All the kids were like, we're keeping.
It was
that.
like $20 in the 90s.
But is that? I mean, how much is it now? That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, I don't think they're worth any. I think they were gold plated.
It's like when you would get a damn Shrek cup from McDonald's or something. You're like,
Yeah, but
this
those
is
Burger King,
collectors.
those Burger King fucking things, those gold plated Pokemon, people lost their shit over those. I remember going to Burger King and you'd be like, "Can I just buy like 2 or 3 of the Pokeballs?"
It was the fast food era, dude. The craze.
Yeah.
People were like, dude, not only can we get a great deal on some pretty like medium quality food, we can get sweet ass toys.
A collector's item. A lot of people consider that shit a collector's item. They're like, don't open it.
There's people that have probably the runs. You can probably buy like the whole run of fucking like Aladdin when they were Aladdin toys at McDonald's. Like in the packages, you have what? Let's say Aladdin, the girl,
Jasmine, the
and
carpet.
there's like all 7 of them or
Yeah.
whatever.
The
Guaranteed
slave,
you can find it right now.
all of them.
Guaranteed you can find it.
100%. Well, Kaylee's mom, we went home like a couple of years ago and she pulled out this bin. It was like every McDonald's toy Kaylee had ever gotten. Oh, dude, it was like 500 of them. And it was everything. And it literally, you forgot like all the toys and then you see them all and you're like, oh, I remember every single one of these toys. You're like, dude, we never ate that much McDonald's. And then you see all them toys, you're like, we must have because I remember every single one of these bitches.
And they all went in the
The
garbage.
Inspector Gadget with the different arms
They
and
all
stuff,
went in the
dude.
garbage, dude.
Yeah, ours did too. We never
Everybody
saved
went in
them.
the garbage. And they started giving out like crayons and...
No, they give out whack shit now. Whack. Like, you get like a card game. You're like, who the fuck wants a Crash Bandicoot card game?
What if they just gave you like...
Or it's like a scan this with the phone and play it type shit.
Is that
Like
is
a free game online. Like shit like that. It's all whack now. It's not cool. The
How
Nerf
could-
one was pretty cool. We got like a little disc you could shoot, but
How could we come up with a plan to bring back toys with food? And what kind of entertainment with the food that you could get individually? And how would you use tech to do it? It's like, here's your
that's
free...
how they do it. Here, scan this and go to this site.
It's all just like free
Hey,
online
unlock your free
games.
pack of Paw Patrol pals at this, what are those things called? Captures? You know what I'm saying? The QR code. Just scan this and you'll get a free pack online.
Let's just
with the
combine
online
everything.
game.
They were like, combine the toy aspect
No
with
one
the
wants
food
to play with physical shit
with
no more.
Pokemon Go.
No one wants to play with physical shit no more. They
Yeah.
want to all go virtual world. It's all virtual. It's like go online, make an account, and scan this, and you can open up your free pack, and you can start collecting your coins a
Yeah,
day.
it was like a board game era too. Remember
Yeah.
Crossfire? Did we talk about this? Crossfire? Where you shoot the metal balls?
I don't
That
remember
shit
that
was
one.
sick.
Was that a game online?
It was like a tabletop game.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that.
It was like a controller, like a shooter that you would have metal balls. It would load up metal balls and you would shoot them.
oh shit, no, I never played that one.
Crossfire.
That sounds sick. Put that right here.
I will.
It's sometime in the future. the ultimate challenge. Crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught in the crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught in the crossfire. 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 You'll get caught up in it.
I put the little ad. It's like, Crossfire! You know, some 90s commercial.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. The 90s were a very, like, tangible era. Like, lots of toys.
Yeah, what everybody
lots of
wanted for
board
that one
ga-
Christmas was the
When
fucking
people
Tickle
came
Me
over,
Elmo.
when you came over, people were like, look at all of our board games. It was
know
like
that,
the
though?
more shit you had.
You know the Tickle Me Elmo?
Yeah, I didn't have it, but I know what you're talking
They
about.
like broke Christmas one year.
That and the Furbies.
Yeah, but Furbies were like,
They were early 2000s.
but they were like a thing for a while. I think it was like it was like a Christmas time. Tickle Me Elmo.
That was like that every year, though. There was always a toy that fucked Christmas up and like people be fighting for.
That's why you have Arnold Schwarzenegger
That
in,
movie. God. Jamie.
yeah, dude.
What is that movie? Turbo Man.
I am Turbo Man.
Turbo Man.
I am Turbo Man.
He gets the one and it's like, yo, soy Turbo Man. He's like,
Yeah, dude.
no, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
And Sinbad's the mailman.
Sinbad is the villain, dude.
That shit's hilarious, dude.
What
That's
a good-
That's another great movie.
It's like the thing about a good movie is we were talking about Ace Ventura earlier too. It's like almost like it's fake. It's like a movie. And then there's good movies where it's like this is the realest fucking movie with the realest drama, with the realest reality, with the realest gore.
It's like unless it's like so stupid that you can actually just like be like, of course, and I'm gonna sit here and enjoy it because it is outrageous.
well, it's like any
Or
Adam
unless it's
Sandler
like
film.
the best film you've ever seen. It's like anything in between. It just seems like produced. Like it seems like, oh, we made this to try to sell this to like get
Right.
people to consume it.
Right.
It's not like we made this for fun. Because some movies like The Campaign and Step Brothers and all that, they made that shit for fun.
Right.
They're like, yeah, we
You
made
can
this
tell.
because we wanted to make this
And
because
it's fun.
it's fucking funny.
It's fun.
And we were having a good time. And if it flops, like we don't care. We just made it for fun. And then you get movies where they're like, we made this because this is a fucking great script and storyline. And you watch it, you're like, dude, that was really good. It's that in between shit, which is probably 80 to 90% of media.
Where it gets everybody.
Where it's just like,
It
that
grabs
movie
everybody,
wasn't
though.
good, but it wasn't bad. So I don't know why I wasted my fucking time. You know? I watched a movie the other night, and I hadn't put a movie in forever, like a Blu-ray. And it was sick. I was like, damn, I'm going to start
What
going
movie
back
was
to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I didn't see it. I didn't watch it in years.
And you have it. You have the physical movie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was listening to somebody talk about like the whole fact that like, dude, you used to actually own your media. It was
Yep.
like yours, like you bought it.
Yep.
It was like essentially like that, and that's when the
Oh,
whole
they're
thing
trying to
was
get
like,
away from that shit.
well, that's where it was like, well, that's your rights, like that's yours. You
You
bought
have
it.
the right to
It's yours.
do whatever you want with that
Right.
that copy.
Right.
That copy.
Right.
You can't mass produce it or
Sell it.
but you can do anything you want with that movie. And it was nice to actually.
It's
which
like I can
sounds
play
so
it. It's like I can
dad.
play it at my basketball game.
It sounds so dad to be like, it's nice to play it when you want to. But seriously, like I went so when I was sick, I got up one night like 7, 8 o'clock at night. The girls went to bed and I was just not feeling good. And I didn't feel like sitting in the living room because Kaylee was like doing her thing. So I went in the other room and I brought the Xbox and I was like, man, what the fuck am I going to watch? And I was like, dude, I got like 100 Blu-ray movies. I was like, let me just go in the closet and just check it out. It was kind of sick to just like look for something and find it and just pop it in. And there's no commercials. There's no ads.
The menu
There's
is
no
always
buffering.
classic. The menu,
The menu's always like
Classic.
fucking hilarious.
it's like just
And you just hit play and then dude, you just like sit back and you're like indulge. And it was fucking awesome. I was like, bro,
it's not
kind
like
of
hey, you're
forget-
getting this from us, and that's why we have an ad break here for butt cream.
or you're like, fuck, it's streaming. Or, damn, it froze. You got to reset it real quick. Like, it just plays.
You're like, yeah, and ever since I had that really bad diarrhea and I looked up on the internet about it, now everybody's trying to sell me butt cream.
Yeah. It's like, hey, did you bundle
In
your
the middle
home
of
and
my
auto
movie.
with Jake from State Farm? And you're like, God damn it. That shit takes you out of the movie.
Yeah.
It distracts you, and you're like, you get sucked back out of it, and it was nice. I just turned the lights off, dude. I laid on the goddamn, like the little couch in that room with a blanket, and for just an hour and a half, just watched the movie, and it was fucking great. And at the end, I was like, dude, I'm gonna start watching movies again like this. Just pop in a movie and watch it with no distractions. So I got like back on because I was going through my collection, and I was like, dude, I could have swore I had some movies, but I must not have had them. Like, I was like, man, I could have swore I wanted to watch Inglourious Bastards. I ain't seen that in forever.
Classic.
That's a great movie.
It's classic.
And I could have swore I had that movie, but I didn't. So I was like, dude, because like we just talked about, you used to own your own media. It's hard to find shit now. Like physical stuff. It's really hard. So I went online and I was like, dude, I'm going to start going back onto eBay and buying movies that I like before you can't buy them again. Because even now it's tough, but imagine in 10 years from now, you're probably going to have a hard time finding like movies.
Yeah, because now if you get the movie and you rip it on a DVD, it's like, no. It's like, that's not, because I used to have DVDs.
Well,
like, they were burned DVDs.
Fuck yeah. But also streaming services are buying up all the rights to these movies and stuff, and then they put them on there when they want to, and they take them off. So, for example...
Like, you can't watch Home Alone right now.
Like, you can't watch it right now.
Come Christmas, you'll be able to.
Yes, you will. It's like controlled.
Right.
But how nice is it to be like in July, like, I want to watch fucking Home Alone. I don't know. I just feel like watching it. Like, who gives a fuck?
I love fucking Christmas. Dude, shout out to Christmas in July. We're going to have one. I'm excited, dude. I hope Santa comes. Santy. For real, dude, because we're going to drink that eggnog that's been sitting in my fridge since Christmas.
He's like flying outside of your balcony window, and he's just literally coming.
He really only ever does come in July.
Eggnog ropes.
He only comes in
Are you really
July.
going to throw a Christmas in July, or whatever it is, half Christmas?
Yeah. We're going to have one here.
625?
We're going to have one here.
Okay.
I threw away my Christmas tree.
Oh, we did too, actually.
I didn't have a Christmas tree this past Christmas.
We had ours. It was done.
I went mini tree.
That's very
little person
I was
tree.
going to say hotel. I was going to say, that's a very apartment-esque thing to do, mini tree.
But the year before in this apartment, we had the tree that hit the ceiling. These were actually the only ceilings that could actually hold my tree for the first time. In the house that I lived in, I had that tree shoved in the corner.
I remember by the piano, and it was like fucked up.
I used to have a rag wrapped around the top so I wouldn't scratch the ceiling. I would just like
Everyone's
squish
like,
it down in there. They're like, it's a fucking rag up there.
it's a fire hazard, right?
It's like, yeah, talk shit about that rag. It's my
fucking
grandma's
let
rag.
it burn.
It's my grandma's rag.
Ew.
She's the one who gave me the tree too.
Ew.
No, actually, I got that tree from somebody for $100. It was the greatest Christmas tree I ever did own.
It's the only one you ever owned.
No, I had another one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened to that one?
Half the lights went out.
That's what happened to ours. We had it for about like maybe 5 years,
The pre-lit.
6 years, and the middle went out. So then I bought
Pre-lit.
like a strand of clear, and I put it around there, and it looked fine. Then the top went out this year, and I was
like
like,
trash.
It's done.
He said, it looks fine.
It did. No,
It looked does.
The
It looks
middle one
fine.
looked great. Like it blended in perfectly. No, it didn't. Great, fantastic. But the top went out this year, and I was like, dude, I'm not playing this game. I was like, throw it out. It was $100 tree.
Yeah,
Who
it
gives
did
a
really
fuck?
take away from the Christmas vibes too.
Yeah, dude, mini tree sucks.
It's not real.
That's fucking communism,
You ever had a real tree?
dude. When we grew up, that's all we had.
Dude, it smells so good.
I love a real tree, the smell, but it's a goddamn mess.
Yeah,
It's a mess. That shit gets everywhere.
it's nasty.
And then you got to take that bitch out and dispose of it. And you can't just like burn it under some power lines. You got to go throw it away
You can't just do that.
because it will catch.
Yeah, it'll catch.
And like communities will have like bring your tree this weekday and they'll recycle them in most communities. But
That's when they burn the vamps.
no, they give them the whole sleep to eat.
They burn the vamp bodies. They're like, yeah, we're just burning trees. They're like, that's the biggest fire we've seen all year. They're like,
Doesn't
I know,
smell
it's
like pine.
all the trees.
Doesn't smell like pine.
Old Christmas trees smell like that.
Smells like Castlevania.
It smells like Castlevania and burnt weenies.
Someone's like, oh no, look. And you turn around and they assassinate you. And they're like, you asked too many fucking questions.
Damn,
You ever
dude.
seen 28 Days Later?
The zombie one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got that movie up top, right? And I pulled it down because I was like, yo, you ever seen this? And Kaylee never seen it.
Wasn't in the box. Mario Kart
I know it was
that
in there.
bitch.
It was fucking in there. But the reason I had like pulled it down because I heard someone say like, yo, Like the whole, when you want to watch something, if it's not on a streaming service, you can't watch it. That movie's not on any streaming service.
Right.
Like you can't watch that movie online.
You can buy it.
You can buy it, of course. But you can't watch
You
it.
can buy it online.
It's not on a streaming service. Dude, that movie's going for like $700 on eBay.
On the DVD?
The Blu-ray. You can't buy it.
You're lying.
I'm not kidding you. The physical copy. I started looking up physical copies.
Send me the screenshot. I'll put it right here. Send me the screenshot. I'll send it right here. You can send it to me later, but right here.
Dude, that movie, they had a copy that sold for $1,000.
So
People are trying to buy up physical media.
My great aunt and my great uncle, they literally were movie buffs. And one of them was an action and one of them was a sci-fi.
Yeah.
And the whole wall, dude, was just like DVDs. Just
Bro.
Perfect. Some of them were like alphabetical. She was like, they go by genre, then alphabet. It's like, dude, that many movies.
That's sick.
That many movies.
But dude, I was like, yo, when I saw that, it kind of like, I was like, dude, they really are fucking, like, the only copies, they're not making anymore. They're done. Like, the only copies that are out there, and if you got one, you got one.
Just even in that, as using
So
that
I
as a
started buying
metaphor.
Blu-ray movies. I literally been buying Blu-ray movies all week.
Dude, even that as a metaphor though, like, just the capability of like the 1984 scenario, you know, like the dystopian, overly controlling government, like that. It is what it is.
How sick though, in like 20 years, when you have these old movies and your kids are like, bro, what the fuck is Waterboy? And you're like, oh, dude, you ain't gonna be able to find that shit on nothing.
Isn't that crazy?
You're gonna be like, do you guys want to watch some fun? Nah, they'll probably be like, yo, this is whack. You know what I mean?
Right.
But dude, how tight is it just to be able to pop it in? You own it. And you can just fucking play it.
Waterboy.
He's like, Gatorade fucking quenches your thirst more. So I've been going on there and just scooping movies that I know that I will want to watch like forever. I got Inglourious Bastards and The Wolf of Wall Street this week.
Okay.
The
So
other
you're
week,
on it.
Yeah. I got them for like $7 a pop, and I was like, that's not too shabby.
So that's great, man. So the bargain bin at Walmart, that's your shit.
I went to.
God damn, you dig in the bottom too. You found great ones.
Ain't got it.
You found great ones in there. Make sure you dig in there.
It's gone.
He gets the one on the shelf.
He says, no, they don't even have it on the shelf anymore.
Well, I know they don't sell every movie on Blu-ray.
No, they don't even have the fucking Blu-ray section. It's like TV shows, which is retarded, but literally their electronic section is remember when you were a kid, you went to Walmart or something?
You gotta go to like Family Dollar or something.
I know. I want to go, I don't even know if it's still there, but back to FYE, remember that place?
I haven't been in the mall and I don't even know, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That used to be a hitter because it would be like buy two, get one free. And you could just...
20 years ago, boss.
It wasn't 20 years ago. I wasn't 12 driving to the fucking mall.
You were.
I was 24 driving to the mall,
All
fucked up like... Dude, I'll definitely take the Rum Diaries, the Mummy, and the Fighter. Yeah, it's a good combo right there. Dude.
See, I never did that.
I got some sick movies, bro. I used to get super baked and just like sit there in the chair and just throw on a... Dude, whatever. I got everything. Fast and Furious, Harry Potter... Fucking little bit of Fighter, Bloodsport, fucking Terminator.
Yeah, and it's funny
shit.
because like there are people growing up that you do interact with that are fucking about movies.
I love movies.
And you know when you're chilling with them and you're just chilling, what do? They put on movies.
It's the best.
And
you
I'm
love
not
movies
that.
too.
I'm not,
Bullshit.
I don't do that though.
Yeah, bullshit.
I don't do that.
You're like,
movies mean too much to me. I have to prepare too much to watch a movie.
You're so gay.
I do. I have to like again, you know. Call it what you want, but I like to
indulge
myself.
No, I do too. I'm not going to throw a movie on if a party's going on.
No, I'm not saying that, but even like it has to be a certain time of night to really feel like I'll get into a movie, and it's late. The movie is too late.
You got to light some candles and set the mood.
It has to be dark.
You got to set the mood.
It has to be dark.
I only want it when I'm feeling good. I'm not in a good mood tonight.
I'm not in a good mood.
My head hurts.
I'm not.
My stomach hurts.
I'm feeling up for it.
I'm tired.
It's just not right now.
I don't feel like getting stuffed tonight.
Maybe later.
He said, it's got to be dark.
It's got to be dark.
I've got to be drinking whiskey.
Yes, dude.
I have to be alone.
No.
He said, oh, well, only with my wife.
No. Because we used to watch movies like 8 deep in the theater room, dog. 8 deep. I remember. because we had I think Jenna was over
Cooking.
there. We were over there, and it was like Jenna and like some other people.
We watched The Nun or The Insidious, or we watched something.
We watched a
one
lot
night.
of movies
Yeah.
in there. We watched, but dude, the first movie she ever watched, it was like a movie where there's like cameras and they try to trap the chicks in the house. We were like, hey, y'all want to watch a movie? Big ass movie. It's like done. It's like theater room, like loud. You're like, dude, they're like creepy, like capturing these women.
It's like, oh my
watching
god, it's
them
so
on
crazy. This
camera.
chick comes to this guy's house for the first time and he like tries to kidnap her inside the house, and you're like,
And the girls who had just met each other, for real, that's what it is. They're like two girls that just met each other there. They're like,
wait, that looks like us on the couch, and you're like, and you hear like the automatic front door lock, like, ching. You're like, actually, we're gonna make our own movie. They're like, no.
and this is my real voice.
Coming this fall to a theater near you. Two friends meet two guys.
Yeah, for real, dude. They go to watch a movie and realize
trapped
they
in
are
hell.
the movie.
He said, dude, I gotta be in the mood. I need all these boxes checked before I can sit down and indulge. Yeah, no, I agree.
It's like, have you seen Quiet
it's
on
like,
the Western Front?
I don't want to watch it half-assed.
No, have you seen Quiet on the Western
I
Front?
started it, I fell asleep.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. It's such a good
I do.
movie.
I have a hard time with foreign movies.
That was a subtitle movie?
It's fucking in German or something, or
Oh, well,
French.
when it comes down to history, and that's the thing too. Like if I'm watching someone speak German, I want them to be speaking German. I want to hear the German, and then you can have the subtitles. Cool, like that's cool.
Yeah.
But like people with the voiceovers,
Yeah.
Not,
Oh no!
not
No!
cool.
I
I'd
don't
rather
want- I
watch
can't
a
do the
foreign
dubbed.
film.
I can't do the
Hey,
dubbed.
I don't
I
do
can't
the
do
dubs.
the. I can't watch the. And it's like, hey Tony, do you know where the drinks are? No, dude, no. But I can't do foreign. I have a hard time like sitting through a whole movie that's in another language, and I ain't watching it dubbed, doing the subtitles. Like, there's a handful. City of God's a foreign movie.
City of God is such a good
That's
movie,
a great
dude.
movie. That's all in
Definitely wanted
like
to do that
Brazilian or something like that, wherever they're out in South America. But there's a couple that you can get through. Train Spotting's a great movie. That's British. British is hard for me too. Like, but that was
like,
a great
understand?
movie. Not to understand, but just to
Sometimes I
like
like
you
that
said,
I don't understand.
I like to get into the movie. Like, I want to feel like my full attention is on this and nothing. Like, I'm putting the phone away. That's why, like, the streaming movies where it cuts to an ad every fucking 20 minutes, I can't do. I don't
Takes
like to
you
watch
out
a
of it,
movie
yeah.
like that because I'm not like,
I agree.
hey, make sure
I
you
agree.
buy the Glade double Ziploc bags. And
Remember,
I'm like, fuck no.
Remember Pearl Harbor was on the 2 VHS set?
Yeah, dude.
Remember those movies you had to like put
That
in
was
the
Ben
other
Affleck,
VHS?
and I can't remember who the fuck else it was, but it was Titanic was the 2 VHS. Great.
I remember that taking away from the movie. I remember as a
Yeah,
kid
like
like
how to be
watching
like,
Pearl Harbor, even
because
Pearl
everyone's
Harbor.
like, oh, all right, might as well take a piss break, and you're
Hey,
like,
6'2",
and then you don't get back in like your spot. Like,
Yeah, you're
once
not-
I hit my spot and the movie's playing, I don't want to get up for snacks.
So
I
how
don't
about this?
wanna
If you
piss.
ever go to like a movie theater, which I never go anymore, I never go to a movie theater. But
No.
do you get up and take a pee in between?
I don't know.
Never.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
I never
I'm
do.
draining, and I'm bringing everything I need to that fucking seat because
When
I
it
ain't getting
starts,
up. If I have to get up and I'm
Movie's
done.
ruined.
I'm done.
Movie's
Even
ruined.
if I miss 3.5 minutes, which
Ruined.
you ain't taking that. Dude, go refill the popcorn bucket. 15 minutes. You ruined the movie. Large popcorn, large candy, either Sour Patch or peanut butter M&Ms or peanut M&Ms. Large soda. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
That's why I'm hesitant taking the
Leave me
kids to
alone.
movies because I'm like, no, they're not going to sit through it. It's like, but it's really the experience. No, I don't want to. It's not even a money thing. If I'm going, I want to watch. I don't give a fuck if it is Paw Patrol 3, goddamn Fire Island or whatever. I want to watch the fucking movie.
Right.
I don't want to be distracted. Her cousins have been like taking their kids to the movies, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they make it through about halfway, and then we have to get up and go out and then come back in." And I'm like, "I'm not doing that shit."
I would never do that. I wouldn't take them to the
That's
movie
why I
if
was like,
they
let's
can't
go
sit through
bowling
it.
because that's
Yeah.
a chaotic atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's already crazy. Like, I don't give a fuck if they want to only bowl the ball 3 times and then they're
Yeah, and I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up again. I always do roller skating.
Yeah, that's
The
another
boys
thing
out there roller
eventually.
skating. I'm like, I'm zooming out there, dude. I'm like, y'all didn't know a boy could zoom so good. You didn't know a boy could smooth so smooth.
Smooth, so smooth.
Swear to God,
That's
you've
the
never seen it
title.
before.
Smooth, so smooth.
You've never seen it before, bro. I'm like, dang, how is he so smooth, bro?
Yeah.
On the roller skates, dang, he's smooth, bro.
Catches an edge.
And just black eye.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, what happened? Cracked my orbital right here, roller skating,
Dude,
caught an edge.
Tuesday, you're at work, and they're like, damn, dude, bar fight? You're like, roller skates.
Well, figured I'd go roller skating last night and crack my face. Dancing queen.
Remember that 70s show when Eric sneaks off at night and he's going to like the roller rink and he's got like the full suit on?
Yeah.
And then he's coming home one night and Red catches him like in the garage, like
great.
going through, and he's like, the hell are you wearing, boy? I'm gonna put my foot in your ass, dude.
I'm gonna put my foot in your ass, dude.
He's like, what the fuck are
Dude,
you doing?
so good,
are you
bro.
gay?
So good, bro.
He's like, no, I'm skating at night.
I'm skating, dude.
I'm leaving some stress.
It is smooth, bro. It is smooth. It feels shred
He could have been
bro.
banging fucking Donna out, but instead he's skating like a
Ass off. Yeah, no, it is smooth. It's like shreddy, like surfy.
It's shreddy?
It's surfy.
Dude, that's what they should start putting in the description of cheese at the store. Shreddy. Yo, this cheese is shreddy.
It is, dude. Like,
it's a nice Mott's. It's real shreddy, dude.
yo, and you'll see people out there, dude. I seen a dude teaching his son. He was like, he was
sample
shredding,
shreddy.
and he was teaching his son to do exactly what he was doing, follow him exactly to the T.
Yeah, it's called coaching.
Yeah, it was sick. 1, 2. He was a shredder, bro, and it was smooth.
To teach
Smoother
someone
than
else, you
smooth.
have to be a shredder.
No, but it's smooth and it's like carvy and it's like surfy.
Carvy
and
shreddy.
yeah, dude, it's great, dude. It's great. You go out there, you're just like,
Dude,
you really vibe out there, dude.
you got a license or you got to do something with shreddy. Free samples, mozzarella or cheddar. And you're like,
They're like, this is great
this
cheese.
is good. Like, yeah, it's a very shreddy blend. And you're like,
No, that's the name of the brand.
what?
This is shreddy
It's a
cheese.
90s commercial. You're like, what? And then Tony Hawk pops out of the fucking
Just
like
those
frozen
900s.
food aisle. He's like, shreddy chetty. Check it out at your local store. Sponsored by Nabisco.
Dude, it's just like powdered cheese
It's just like
in a
another
packet
craft
that you can
brand
eat.
or something. They're just trying to brand.
This cheese is great.
Sell
Like,
it to extreme families.
it's freeze dried in powder.
Or when you start going to Italian places for dinner, or like a pizza place, and they're like, "Can we get you anything else, sir?" You're like, "Yeah, can I get some of the shreddy?"
Yeah, do you have
They're
any?
like,
You have shreddy cheddar?
Shreddy? They're like, the cheese,
You have the shreddy cheddar?
not shake cheese, shreddy chetty.
Yeah, dude, just literally overcome. Because what do you call the cheese that comes in the thing that you shake over like a pasta?
Parmesan cheese.
Right, but what do you call it?
Parmesan
You call it
cheese.
Parmesan
Like,
cheese.
hey, can you get the Parmesan cheese?
Okay, yeah, we
I know some people call it shake cheese.
right. You
or,
just said
yeah, like hey,
shake cheese,
or get the shaker of cheese, or get the shake
right.
cheese.
We always call it stinky cheese.
Oh yeah.
We called it the stinky cheese.
I feel like it's more of the stinky cheese when it's in block form, and then you shred it yourself.
Right,
That Parmesan cheese in the container,
It's
ain't
not real. It's
Fuck
not
no,
real.
It's like powder.
right. And so the real stuff is good. We get the shaved
Yeah,
little slice.
and you get that little container. It's the shaved cheese, of course.
Of course, he says.
That's upper middle class family shit.
Yeah, dude.
We're like, yo, great value, 20-ounce powder dog up in here. Not now.
Not now. No.
No.
Not tonight for dinner. No.
Yo, EBT's paying for the shreddy chetty.
Yeah, dude, the shreddy chetty, dude. It sounds great. And there is a I do like to experiment with sharp cheeses, sharp cheddars. I'll get a random sharp cheddar, and boy, I'll tell you what, you find some good ones.
You're in a cool stage in your life, man.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate
Said
that.
I'm really getting into experimenting with, dude. This podcast is about a guy that buys used Blu-rays and a guy that experiments with sharp cheeses. Fucking Christ! If you're still listening, you're a goddamn soldier. He said, "Yeah, dude. I swear to God, you can buy Blu-rays on eBay for $7." He said, "Dude, I'm experimenting with sharp cheeses." Fucking real cool, dude. Put the cool guy logo right here and play the guitar riff.
Killing me, bro. Yeah, dude. No, the $7. That is funny.
Just beeping.
That is funny.
He said, dude, $7 Blu-ray, $7 cheddar. We're the
He's like-
$7 boys. If it ain't $7, $7 is like the perfect price.
Dude, that's funny.
Don't you think so?
A $7 block of cheese is expensive, right?
No, I'm talking about just like in general. $7 is the perfect price.
It's a good money. It's a good money.
It's like, it's
a bargain.
not too much to be like,
I mean, a beer for $7.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, when you go out
$7 is
somewhere,
a good price
right, you
for
go out
something.
there, cheeseburger.
If someone's like, hey, you're like, hey, how much are those? And they're like $7. You're like, oh, I'll take one.
Dude,
if they're like
everything's-
12, you're like, nah.
How about a store
If they're
where
like
everything's
3, you're
$7?
like, that don't seem right. That's a little cheap.
And you know everything is $7, and you know what the new you know what the title is?
I mean, here.
$7.27. I mean, shit. I mean,
I was like,
shit.
I don't get it. But sick, dude.
No, I mean-
That's what you think is time?
No.
Is that the tax?
You know how you have 7-Eleven?
Okay.
Well, we are 7/24/7. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. 7/24/7. You come in here, you get a cheeseburger. Guess how much it's going to cost?
7/24/7.
You want a cheesesteak?
7/24/7.
I mean, no.
It's $7 24/7. It's a little too much on the words, but dude, I get it.
You know,
Like
dude,
Five Below is 5 or below everything.
Right.
We got to come up with the $7 store.
And they're always 7.
We're gonna put them out of fucking business.
We're going to put them out
It's
of
the
business
same
because it's high
store.
quality
It's the same
shit.
stuff. It's
no,
just
it's high
$7.
quality, dude. You can get a
So it's
couple
better
oysters.
quality shit.
You can get a couple oysters for $7.
Listen to
dude.
me. If you're going a couple oysters for $7 from a store, you probably should leave.
Yeah, but not at our store. You can trust them.
Okay, and they're next to the Takis. They're $7.
Dude, that's an extra large bag of Takis. That's why it's 7. We wouldn't sell it otherwise.
Dude, I'm telling you, 7's the price point.
It's a good one.
It's a great price point because you feel like you're getting a quality product 'cause it's not cheap. But you're also like, you ever go somewhere and they're like beers are $12? You're like, fuck.
That's way too
you.
much money.
I ain't, but you've been somewhere
Yeah,
like
of
a
course.
concert or a game, like
$7?
dude, $12 Bud Lights at fucking the football game. You're like
No, $7 is a good.
7.
Good price.
You're like, oh, I'll buy 7.
That's a normal price at a bar. You know, now you buy.
That's
7.
what I'm saying.
It used to be like, remember we used to get we would get a beer and a shot, $5.
Oh, that's
7
that's
now.
highway robbery.
That's 7 now,
Oh, really?
probably.
Perfect price.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
24/7, baby.
ABC
You know they're
license
not
and everything,
fucking
dude.
around.
No, dude. You only have a couple nice beers and you shot in a cheap one.
It's crazy, like how you can slowly over time raise the prices of things to where it becomes unnoticeable, and then it hits a price where you're like, wait, what? We're paying this much for this now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how the whole grocery store is now.
Yeah, exactly.
I walk in there and I get 2 bags of grocery, cost me $120. Literally 2 things in my hand.
No, I know. That's my budget for groceries used to be like 60 to 70 a week. I just do 150 a week now. Again, I'm buying for more people. Obviously, it's more expensive, but still, ain't splurging on. And it's a easy $1.50. Easy.
No, dude.
Easy. But fucking
Easy.
shreddy chetty.
Easy.
Go check
Inflation. Talk about Joe Biden's inflation some more.
out. No, we're gonna wrap up on shreddy chetty.
Okay.
That was a good one. We hit our point.
You sure?
I think so.
You don't want to talk about old
I don't
Joey?
want to do politics. We had a great fun episode with shreddy chetty, Blu-rays, and sharp cheese.
Yeah, dude.
This was a comedy one.
And if we want to talk about Biden, we can talk about them
We
fist
did that
fighting.
like last time.
They can fight.
How about this? All right, I'll give you. We'll do one real.
next debate-
We'll do one real world event, and then we'll wrap it up.
Next debate, though,
How
let me just
much
say,
would you have shit? How much shit came out of your ass if you were driving that boat that hit that bridge? Dude, did you see that video?
yeah,
Bro, you know, because you saw it like lost power, and then
I
it
saw
like
it. I
would come
watched the
back
video.
all right. You gotta be in that captain's shoes in that moment and know that you're hitting that bitch and just being like, no.
it's like the Titanic for a
For
cargo
real?
ship in
Yeah, but they
Baltimore.
they didn't see the iceberg, did they? Did they see the iceberg?
No, I
Because
thought
they tried to miss it.
I thought it was like
Again,
shit.
it wasn't direct impact. Like they tried to miss it and they
They,
scraped the side.
They threw anchors. They ran. They did everything they could.
Bro,
right?
that guy was coming at that thing, boy, and couldn't stop that bitch. And then, dude,
And what happened was he like tried to throw the anchors. It spun it one way. There was a dude I watched break it down. The
At the
video.
Baltimore job?
Yeah, I watched a dude
Oh, I didn't
break.
see all that.
I watched him. It was like some YouTube shit, dude. YouTube is the way to go now. Get your news from YouTube, bro. Because then you can get like all your. It's like, of course, everybody's
I
gonna
don't
say
get
wild
news.
shit.
I just fucking
You just hear about it.
follow it. Like you just watch. It's like, yo, this is the fucking trending video of the
How'd
day.
you hear about
Watch
that?
it. I
Twitter?
just saw it online.
You use Elon?
No, I just saw it
Elon Wire?
on Instagram.
Insta. Okay, so you got it on Instagram.
That's pretty much my form.
Okay.
I use Instagram. It's simple, it's quick, it's easy. I don't have time, like in my fucking brain and in my day, to search. I just like to be fed like a sheep.
Okay, we love that sometimes.
I'm
We
like,
love that.
scroll. Oh, the Eagles traded Hassan Reddick. okay, Caitlin Clark's playing today. And she is. And then it's like, oh, a fucking cargo ship hit a bridge in Baltimore. And I'm like, oh, god damn.
Okay,
and then you
yeah.
see the video and you're like, it looks like Lego. Like
fell.
it looks like you made it some, like as a kid, like a little bridge in your
And you
room and you
smashed
hit
it.
it with like a truck and it was like,
It was immediate.
it's crazy.
It was like, damn, we drove across that every single day?
Yeah, but then, okay, that's funny you said that, because when you watch that video, you're like, how the fuck? But then when you actually see the drone footage of how big that fucking ship is compared to that bridge, you're like, oh, I understand why. That ship is massive.
Yeah.
They said the Titanic, if you rebuild it today and put it next to those cargo ships, pussy.
Oh, yeah, I don't doubt
Looks
it.
like nothing.
I don't doubt it.
It looks
Yeah,
like
no,
a car next to a tractor trailer. It's
You've
just,
heard the whole that it might be a cyber attack thing?
yeah, I've heard that. Like I know, like they want to like blame like either. I heard like the Russians are trying to blame Ukraine, which I don't
On
really
that?
feed. Yeah, because they want us to stop funding Ukraine, so they're trying to put it on Ukraine. So we're like, yo, these motherfuckers attacked our ship.
I didn't even hear like the gist. I just heard the cyber attack thing. I was like,
Dude,
that's crazy.
I think you watch the video and it's. I don't want to sound naive, but I think it looks kind of clear that they lost power.
Yeah.
You see it go off and come on and go off and come on, and the smokestack like release like the you get the
Like
engine shutting
trying
down.
to hit it.
Yeah,
And then you can see him dump it. He was like, yo, dump it, back it
that's
up.
what I'm saying. Can you imagine
back
being
it up.
yo? How much?
Because you know there's a part of you that's like, yo, we might be able to back it up, throw the anchors out right. It's like, you're
have
going
to-
you're like, throw the anchors out right starboard, back it up at left side, 60 knot, like, you're like running shit, and then
everything you can do until you hit that bridge. Like there's,
then you're like,
you know, there's like 1 second before where you're like, fuck,
this is it.
and then it's like, because it looks crazy. It looks fake when you watch that video, but then you see the actual footage and the
Yeah.
wreckage of it, and you're like, oh, it makes perfect sense now because
They said
it's
the worst bridge
fucking
accidents in the
massive.
1980s. Some place in the 1980s had a bridge fall down
It's just crazy to me
in the U.S.
Okay, mechanical failure. It hit the bridge. That's fucking shitty. It sucks. How are there still people on that bridge?
I don't think they were.
There were. If you're watching that video, there's still cars going across the bridge. There's like a semi-truck.
Yeah, you don't
like,
think that someone would have shut the bridge down?
That's what I'm saying. There's no way that there was no communication from that boat to whoever
bridge.
to whoever they contact.
They have
like
a fucking two-way probably. Like, yo, people on the bridge. People on the bridge.
There's no way, like, you don't contact some, like air traffic control, but for boats, I don't know what that is, and be like, I guess the Coast Guard, hey man, we're losing power, we might hit this fucking bridge. How does that bridge not shut down? Like they said
That's when
all
the guy's
types
like,
of
dude,
cars
like-
went into the water.
They're like, do you want to call them? They're like, no, don't call them yet. Don't call them. Don't call them. No, don't
Well, then
call
that
them.
person should be held fucking accountable and responsible, because in that point, I'd rather call and be like, you gotta shut the bridge down because we might hit that motherfucker. And then we don't
Not
hit
hit
it, and then be like, well, fuck, false alarm, sorry, and then have to go through that.
Better safe than sorry. That's what
I'd rather
it is,
go
right?
through
That's
that
what the saying is.
report and be reprimanded for calling a false alarm,
Right.
than hitting the bridge and sending people into that motherfucker. It wasn't a lot of people, I don't believe. I think it was like 6 people that maybe passed away, but still.
Yeah.
How, if you watch that, you can literally see cars like going, like a tractor trailer going across the fucking bridge. You imagine that tractor trailer, you see that boat right there?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Dude, Vin Diesel kicks in, you're like, nitrous.
You gotta get out
You
this
gotta go.
thing, bro.
Fucking starts crashing, you like, yo, we gotta hit it and hop it.
And then you're like in midair, you're like, and then you're underwater, you're like swimming out under like concrete and shit, like rebar.
And then it goes to a commercial where it's like, yo, this is how extreme dudes fucking drive. They eat shreddy jetty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wild video.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get that shit cleaned up and the people that did get fucked up, get some compensation.
Yeah,
'Cause
dude.
That's shitty.
Yeah, dude, Shreddy Jetty will keep you alive.
It will. It's the cheddar you need to be buying at your local store. Promo code ULTRA at checkout and get you a fucking free bag, and the crushed red pepper will come with it too in the little packets.
Ooh.
They got
spice it up.
Parmesan and sharp cheddar. Spice up your fucking dinner night with some shreddy chetty. We'll see you next week, friends.
Later.
UltraWisdom.